guys, so today I'm going to be talking about why we changed our daughter's name when she was born. Because if you saw our name reveal in the 20-week update, that is not entirely the name that we named her. And I'll just kind of talk about the process of that. So my daughter's name is Mariana. A lot of people will say Mariana or Mariana or Mariana. I understand the confusion with Mari being pronounced Mary, but I don't really understand how Anna is pronounced Anna, because if you look at the spelling, her name has one N, not two, so it's pronounced Anna, not Anna. But I understand if you didn't look at the spelling, which I feel like most people just kind of glance at it, you know. And then her middle name is Camille, and then her last name is her dad's last name, Rodriguez. So I'm pretty sure some of his family, like even his mom, used to pronounce it Rodriguez, because I think his grandpa's last name was spelled with a G, but then something happened and I think his grandma ended up spelling it with a Q or something, and then it kind of just stuck. So he pronounces it Rodriguez instead of Rodriguez. So we originally chose the name Mariana, so that is the name that we had revealed in the name reveal, but her middle name changed. But we were going to change her first and middle name before she was born, and then it ended up being fitting. So the mispronunciations were the number one reason why I was not going to name her Mariana at first. Well, not at first. Why I had gotten to the point where I didn't want to name her Mariana. But honestly, like, people will call me Christina, and there's no S in my name, and the R in my name is at the end, not the beginning. So I'm not really sure how people come up with Christina out of Katrina. I understand, like, Katrina or Katarina. Kind of the Katarina, I understand Katrina more. Because there's no, like, E or A to be Katarina or Katarina. But hey, that's why I just go by Kat. I actually do have the nickname Katarina and Katrina, but that's not the point. Anyways, we love the name Mariana because it goes with, like, the kind of Hispanic vibe to her name. But it didn't sound, like, too Hispanic because, you know, she is still quite white. I don't even know. I think she's like an eighth Hispanic. I don't really know. Like, Lee looks quite Hispanic, but not like too Hispanic. Either way, there's a good chance she could be super white. As of right now, she's so red, she looks way darker than me. And like our picture from going home from the hospital, she looks so much darker than me, but I'm also like as white as snow right now. I get pretty dark. Or I should say pretty dark for a white girl. And then we also really liked the name Isabella, but our dog that we had at the time, that is a different video as to why she is no longer ours. Her name is Isella, and if you watch the Meet My Dog video, that was off of Isabella. So we didn't really want to name her that because of the fact that it would just get too confusing. I guess now we could have, but I still like the name Mariana over it. So I think Isabel is the actual more Hispanic name, and there's like, if you spell it with like an O or something, that's the way, when I looked it up, that they spelled it, as far as like the Hispanic version of it. But it's just like so overused and just, I don't know, it didn't sound Hispanic enough. Fun fact, Mariana has 7 letters, and so does Katrina. So I wrote in my notes my thoughts while I was pregnant on this. Once we decided that we were going to try to keep the name Mariana unless she absolutely did not look like a Mariana. But I had said we actually have other names we absolutely love and will probably use if and when we have more kids, but we want to keep them private till the time comes. I kind of regret not keeping Mariana's name private till after she was born and it was finalized. That's a huge reason we debated on changing her name so much. I wouldn't have gotten others' opinions on it. I wouldn't have thought of the mispronunciations, and I just would have felt better about no one knowing until it was already final. So then the middle name we originally had chosen was Jacqueline, so Mariana Jacqueline. But that doesn't flow very well. And I just really wasn't passionate about the name Jacqueline. Like, I liked the name, but then it didn't seem fitting, and also, when I had done a ton of research on names, I mean, I spent like hours and hours after I had all the doubts about naming her Mariana. And so I came up with the fact that I wanted to name her Camila. Well, her father did not like that. So that's how we came up with the middle name Camille, because Mariana Camila didn't sound right because it's like 2 A's at the end. It just wasn't right. So we came up with Mariana Camille. That was kind of where I got to win too. Plus I'm pretty sure Camila is like a Hispanic name, so that's also why I liked it. I'm very obsessed with like the Hispanic culture. I don't know if that's the right term. I could be wrong. But like I was obsessed with Spanish, like the language. It's such a beautiful language. I love it so much, but I can't even English correctly, so me trying to learn it completely failed. And I don't think any of his family even speaks Spanish, or at least like any that is like close. So I couldn't even like use the Spanish. If his family spoke Spanish, then I would learn it, but I wanted to teach Mariana it, but like there's no way I could be fluent enough in it before she was born to be able to try to teach it to her. Plus, yet again, I can barely English correctly. So I'm actually going to make a part 2 to this video of the names that we almost named her but didn't. But that's why we changed her name. And we just didn't tell anyone the name change because we didn't fully decide if we were going to name her Mariana until like she popped out of me. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.